Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 820 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today's episode is called Playing While Injured. All right. Episode 819 was Judith Briles. That's the art and magic of repurposing. You can make a fortune taking stuff you've already done, putting it out in different formats into different markets. Anytime you want to get to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. Judith was 819 and today is 820. Check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com and grab a copy of your automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free. So, it was a beautiful Saturday in Morgantown, West Virginia. I was starting offensive guard for the top 20 ranked West Virginia Mountaineers. And we were playing our arch rival Penn State. And I got to tell you, those boys do not mess around. I got violently hit in one shoulder, twisting me around like I would say a vertical pretzel, all right, or one of those cinnamon twists you get at Taco Bell, all right. I played the rest of that game and I went directly to the hospital after the game. I spent a week recovering and I played the rest of the season. And every year since, my back goes out on me once or twice, well, whether I need it or not. One little tweak, I'm walking funny. And then a couple days go by where I'm walking in a very weird fashion, kind of like a Lego man that was not put together correctly. And then I'm back being strong as the proverbial ox until the next go around. Well, that was long before the commercial internet was around, but I still worked out of my house and I didn't have to answer to anybody as I laid around recuperating when my back decided to take a vacation on me. I was still able to write my books, prepare my speeches, run my entertainment company. I mean, I had 35 performers to do the jobs when I wasn't around. So even though I had various bouts with my back and other injuries like a torn Achilles tendon, I got to tell you, that is worse than breaking your leg by far. It was 3 years till I could really walk right. Anyway, in all those things, I was able to earn money from home. And I know I may be preaching to the choir since you probably don't listen to this show unless you are or you want to work out of your home. Or maybe you want to be a digital nomad like some of my students and colleagues. Well, I guess as I get older, recovery times and the severity of injuries can be worse, like I've currently been going through the past week or so. And my back was starting to bother me. And then I was helping a friend mill this giant oak tree. It was 6 feet thick. The boards weighed about 100 pounds each, and I'm carrying them and loading them on a trailer for him. And then, to top that off, dumb me built a motorcycle trailer. And then the first test of it, I pushed the motorcycle right off the edge. And both myself and the motorcycle went flying. I think I would have beaten the cycle into the bushes if we had been racing. So I smashed into the ground there. Anyway, half the time I'm walking around here like nothing's wrong. And half the time I'm screaming like a little baby. It's like some ancient samurai sneaks up on me and stabs me in the back with a sword. That's how bad it is. So what's the point of all this old age stuff creeping up on me? The point is if you get off your butt and develop an online business, I mean, even though I'm laying down on a heating pad half the day, product sale money is still rolling in, affiliate money is still rolling in, payroll gets made every time, never missed one ever in my entire 44 years in business. Podcasts are getting created, my school's getting promoted. I'm still able to do my indoor hobbies like ham radio and take care of my dogs, and I'm still having my Zoom meetings with my guys and on and on and on. You can play this game while injured or sick, and for many years, I've called it an insurance policy because when I was in the hospital after a hunting accident, intensive care for 2 weeks, couldn't lift 5 pounds for 6 months. The money kept coming in. When I took off 3 months to take care of my mother when she was going south, the money kept coming in. And other various injuries and occasional sicknesses, the money kept coming in. Yeah, it's much easier to get this stuff set up when you're feeling great. I agree. But it's also much easier to watch a football game when you're feeling great or waste a couple weeks binge watching a show on Netflix. And don't cry to me if you're not making money online if you do those kinds of things. Sure, you can do them after you get the money rolling in, but if you want to get the money rolling in, you got to pay attention to your online business. But I'll tell you, when shift happens, you know what I mean by shift, you'll be glad you took the time to learn and implement all the stuff I've been teaching and other people have been teaching so that you can play when injured. Or maybe, I'll say it, maybe pay your bills when injured. How's that? So there's not much, hardcore technical content like I'm usually good for. You can check all my training episodes at screwthecommute.com/training. But hopefully this knocks you in the head a little bit because, it knocks me too when I get out of whack and I'm hurting. But, when that money still keeps coming in, I thank my lucky stars that I prepared for this and did all this stuff in advance. And I worked through all the pains in the necks and the hosting and the web design and the social media crap. And, yeah. But I'll tell you what, it's a heck of a lot better than having to call and beg off work because you're not feeling well and you only have so many sick days and they're holding the sword of Damocles over your head. I think that's a correct reference. But anyway, get busy. I'll help you. Get in my training program. It's the longest running ever, and most successful, most unique in this field. And I will never, ever, ever let you down because I play when I'm injured. All right. We'll catch you on the next episode. See you later.